I don't think people talk enough about the detrimental effect having a male-centered mum can have on your relationships with men, on your codependency with men, on your people pleaser tendencies, and having limerence. Because for a decade at least, I was existing in limerence. I was so consumed with having a romantic partner and having them reciprocate that romantic feeling, and really centering men, and on nights out thinking, you know, I really want to get with a hot guy today, and just behaving in a way that I think, oh, men will find this attractive. I'm very fortunate that in the past, I'd say 3 or 4 years, I have gone the opposite way. That's not something that's important to me genuinely at all anymore, but I just feel really unwell thinking about the fact that there are so many people who are told that they need to be policing their behaviour to appeal to men, or they don't want to be doing that because it's unattractive, or they need to, you know, change their personality and change their dress in order to appeal to a man. Like, no. But it comes if you have somebody in your life who is male-centered. And I often think that a lot of women who are male-centered just give the wrong advice to their daughters, teaching their daughters that the most important thing that they could do is come across in a way that is appealing to a man, that appeases a man, that draws a man in, that doesn't put off a man. Like, this was the kind of messaging I grew up with, was that being attractive, being appealing, and basically muting the parts of myself that made me more masculine perhaps, or made me vulgar or unattractive, was like the worst thing in the world. For example, I love to swear. That's like part of my personality. I've always been a bit sweary, always been bolshy, always been fiery and opinionated. Those were things that I was told to suppress because a man might not find it attractive, because I would not be able to find a partner who would find that attractive. I know that's not true, but at the time that's what I thought. And so even though it wasn't explicitly like, you need to do this for a man, the messaging was that you need to basically change your behaviour and adhere to what a man might find attractive, and therefore change your whole life and mould yourself to be a good wife. There's still that subtle messaging that like male-centeredness is still like how you're going to survive in society. Male-centeredness is still how you're going to, you know, thrive as a woman in society. It's dated, it's backwards, has never served me, frankly. I've always felt like the resistance, because I'm like forcing myself to be somebody that I'm not. So like, just be really conscious of that conditioning. Were you told to be less vulgar? Make sure you're doing things that are attractive, make sure that you're being ladylike. Think about those phrases. Did you grow up thinking about that, or being told that was the best way to be? And think, maybe that's why